Hi, this is Kenyon with Little Giant Ladder Systems. Today we're going to demonstrate the velocity. Now the velocity series is a lot like our other multi-purpose ladders in that there are only two things that make this ladder operate. The hinge creates the shape of the ladder. Simply by squeezing those in with the palm of your hand, it changes the ladder's shape. You'll notice that they're spring assisted so that they should lock into place. Now it's always your responsibility to make sure that those are fully seated and locked securely. The only other thing to remember about the velocity are the rock locks. Squeezing in the bottom of the rock lock releases the metal pin that holds that in place. Do that on both the left and the right, and now you can telescope to create different sizes or different heights of your step ladder or A-frame. Relock the rock lock, and again, always make sure that those are completely seated and locked into place. We'll do the same thing over here on this side. Left and right and hand over hand. We can create the size or the height from 4 to 5, 6, or even 7 feet. Now the Velocity series, 300-pound capacity on each side at the same time. That's a Type 1A ANSI OSHA rating, so it's truly a two-person ladder. Or you can always do this much work, move over and do this much work, so you're only moving the ladder half as often, and of course that's a benefit as well. Now because these sides are completely independent from each other, if you offset one side shorter or longer than the other, now you can use your Velocity ladder on a hillside, slopes in your yard, on the ground, a porch, or even staircases. Now of course that's one of the biggest reasons that people have bought Little Giant ladders for nearly 50 years is being able to put multi-purpose ladders in the middle of a staircase. If you ever needed to get your ladder in a 90-degree position, most frustrating part of using a step ladder inside tight corners or against a hallway, the further up you climb, it often feels like we're getting farther away from the job at hand. By bringing this down just one rung, now we can climb this side of the ladder and be just about square so we're next to the wall, the window, the hedges without leaning the ladder against the work. To create the extension ladder, we unlock the hinge one more time, rotate the top of the ladder around, and again, always make sure that the hinge is secure and locked into place. Now we can create the length or the height that we might need with wide base and skid-resistant feet on both the top and the bottom. Now, of course, you can always do this hand over hand if you'd rather set the ladder up or take it down. You could put it against a wall or the side of your home to adjust the height. Lay that in your yard or your driveway and make it the size whether you're setting it up or taking it down this way. By unlocking the hinge, we bring that ladder back up to its stored position. With the pre-installed wheels, makes the ladder easy to move, transport, and of course in that small profile, easy to store this way as well. The outer sections of your Velocity ladder do slide all the way off, and they lock together using our accessory called trestle brackets. The outer sections, both the left and the right, check out our series of videos on both the trestle brackets and our plank products for a time-saving staging or scaffolding. The Velocity ladder is available in a model 13, 17, 22, and 26-foot size. If your Velocity ladder is equipped with ratchet levelers, you'll find that they're easy to operate. By adjusting this leg a little bit or a lot, it can be 7 inches longer than the other side to adjust for unlevel ground. To release these, simply pull this housing up and they're spring assisted to go back up into their storage position. And a safety reminder here, the ratchet levelers are designed to compensate for unlevel ground, never to be used to gain additional height. And a few quick reminders: always choose the right ladder for the job, set it up correctly, maintain 3 points of contact when you're climbing up and down any ladder. This is the Velocity by Little Giant Ladder System.